Welcome to Living Acadia TV, the show that celebrates the Acadia lifestyle. In today's episode, we're going to be touring the west side of Mount Desert Island. We'll be in the town of Mount Desert, on Long Pond, in Hall Quarry, and in Somesville. We'll be in Tremont, the real west side of Mount Desert Island, and in Southwest Harbor, where you'll see not only two beautiful homes, but also be introduced to two extraordinary business opportunities. So if you've been thinking of needing a reason to move to Mount Desert Island, we'll not only find you your home, but your job too. It's going to be a great day. Let's get started on this adventure.
Welcome to this inviting, delightful home on Squantum Point Road.
Lovely, vibrantly landscaped perennial flower beds lead you to the entry of this inviting 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home on Squantum Point Road, off Sound Drive, Route 198 in Mount Desert. The house was built in 1998 and is on over 3 acres. This Cape-style home features amenities such as an open living area, a sunroom and an attached 2-car garage, deck, and beautiful yard. The list price for this property is $549,000.
We're here today with Jeff Young at the Cyrus Hall House in Hall Quarry. Jeff's family has owned this house for almost 30 years. Jeff, can you tell us a little about the history of the Cyrus Hall House?
This house was built for Cyrus Hall. I think it was 1875. He was the founder of Hall Quarry, who had the quarrying operations. We bought the property from an older family that had owned it for several years, and the house just sat vacant for quite some time until we purchased it in the late 80s, raised it up in the air, put a new foundation under it, tore out all the old wiring and old plaster, and just updated it on a complete renovation, and we've owned it and rented it and enjoyed it on occasion since then.
What can you tell us about the area we're in?
Well, we're in Hall Quarry, which is the center of Mount Desert Island. It's short distance to every location, no drive more than 15 or 20 minutes. It's on Somme Sound, which is a beautiful, debatable fjord, but it's approximately 6 miles long, and it's just great boating, great sailing, great kayaking, lots of activity. Mountains, there's Norumbega, there's Parkman, there's Cadillac, more of that direction. There's Acadia Mountain, which looks back over the whole quiet side of the island, and it's beautiful. We put a aluminum dock in about 15 years ago that is a private to this property. We've had large sailboats stay long time frames. We have a mooring out in front. It's a very quiet place in a storm. A real nice place for anybody that has a boat and enjoys the water.
So your family has used this basically as a rental property?
Yes, for a short time. My mother and father lived in it just in the winter time and spring and fall, and but it became more of a burden for them to move back and forth, so they've just it's been essentially vacant every winter and rented it in the summer, and we've just operated it that way for the last 25 years. It's no problem renting it. I get upwards to $3,000 a week through the prime season.
After our quick detour through Somesville, we stopped at the gallery at Somes Sound to talk to owner and curator Tyra Hansen about the latest installations the gallery has to offer.
The artist is Ernest McMullen, and he is located on MDI right in Bar Harbor. He has been classified by John Wilmerding as the island's painter laureate, which is a very noble and honorable title to have. Ernie is a photorealist painter. He paints with Richard Estes, who was also a photorealist painter out of New York, but summers here on the island. They have become very good friends over the years. When Ernie paints a painting, he goes to the location and takes many images and then pulls the painting together from all of those images using different parts of the sky or the rock or the water. And it takes a long time for him to complete a painting, sometimes 3 to 4 months. That explains the quality of his work, and it is appreciated by many collectors on the island. So we're very, very proud and honored to have Ernie's work here in the gallery. So in 2015 and possibly 2016, Pridham & Eames and the gallery at Somes Sound is putting on an exhibit introducing studio furniture that is more modernistic and almost sculptural, as opposed to the traditional studio furniture that the gallery is known for. We have some amazing furniture that has been brought in by Judy Kensley McKee, Wendell Castle, Gary Knox Bennett. These are all huge names in the furniture world. They were instrumental in the studio furniture movement, which took place in the 1960s. This style is more known, say, from New York to California, and not very well known up here. So it's kind of fun to bring it in, introduce it to this area. So on the first floor, we have the more modernistic studio furniture. On the second floor, we have the more traditional studio furniture, like I said, that the gallery is known for. In addition, of course, as part of the gallery stable, we have the artists the paintings on the wall, who were made by artists who live in Maine, or they come here specifically to paint scenes of Maine. So this gallery carries mostly seascapes and landscapes of Maine, with a few abstract pieces thrown in just for a little variety.
Welcome to Vista Way.
This architect-designed home was built in 2007 and features an open living room, dining room, and gourmet kitchen. There are 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, and a private first-floor office or study. There's a 2-car garage and many other amenities. Interestingly, there is deeded shared access to Long Pond with a dock that faces west for beautiful sunsets. Long Pond is extremely popular, offering wonderful boating and swimming. The list price for this home is $845,000.
Welcome to Woodland Path on Long Pond in Mount Desert.
This custom-designed home on Long Pond is perfect for summer days of fun and winter days of beauty. There is a great feeling of space and luxury with the large rooms and windows facing the water. Right on the lake, the lush landscape design is as compelling as the lovely home. There are over 5 acres of land on the pond with dock and 250 feet of private water frontage. Five bedrooms and 4.5 baths, a chef's kitchen, fireplaces, attached garage, and on and on. The price is $3,495,000. This beautifully located and sited Southwest Harbor home, Turtle Knob, is located on North Causeway Lane, overlooking the fairways at the Causeway Club. While common in some areas, MDI has very few golf course homes for the enthusiast desiring easy access to the course and other club amenities, as we have here.
Welcome to North Causeway Lane in Southwest Harbor.
Amenities include a chef's kitchen, spacious deck, home office, home theater, and finished basement. It is an all-around ideal home for year-round or summer living. The list price for this property is $1,900,000.
Welcome to 13 Kinfolk Lane in Southwest Harbor.
Location, location, location. The magic words in real estate. This ideally situated contemporary home is on Kinfolk Lane off High Road in Southwest Harbor. Architect Rock Caivano redesigned the exterior with clean lines beautifully fitting in with the extraordinary landscaping that make for idyllic curb appeal. A spacious open floor plan is perfect for entertaining and easy summer or year-round living, featuring a first-floor master suite with private deck. The list price for this property is $995,000. Indian Head Camps on Locust Point in Tremont offers rare oceanfront privacy on Mount Desert Island. The views are simply breathtaking. There are 6 rustic buildings all right on the shore. The vintage buildings built in 1940 include the 4-bedroom main house, 2 2-bedroom sleeping cabins, and 1 1-bedroom sleeping cabin. The 28-acre lot enjoys 2,500 feet of ocean frontage, truly a unique and rare opportunity. There is also an art studio and a boathouse. The list price for this property is $4,350,000.
Derek and I started Fiddler's Green in 1998, and Derek had been working in restaurants for years and has a love of food and preparing food and making incredible creations. And I was working in another restaurant, and so we started playing with the idea of, well, let's just look around at property and see what's available. And this beautiful location here on 411 Main Street was open, and we knew right when we first walked in. Of course, we walked into the kitchen, which is absolutely gorgeous, and it was really a great platform for Derek and I to create our life here in Southwest Harbor, which is paradise, and to be able to live here is a gift in itself. So here we are, we're still having fun. Derek's making gorgeous food, and so we continue to do this, and the best part of it are the people who come to join us each year after year. Yeah, we started it out of a dream, and here we are. Southwest Harbor is a special place. It's magical. It's been called the quiet side for years. Quiet is that we have so much beautiful land around us with Acadia National Park that it's able to really absorb our visitors that come to see us. It's really evolved over the years as far as being a beautiful nook for great restaurant, great inns, a place to stay, and also with ecotourism. You're right here, you're able to get out. Southwest Harbor itself, Derek is from Southwest Harbor, so I really wanted to live out here and raise my child in this beautiful area. And it's a bit out of the hustle and bustle, but in the high seasons it's still rocking. Fiddler's Green property and restaurant is a beautiful place to run a business. It's up and running. It's been kept ship-shape. It's absolutely gorgeous. The location is nestled in a residential neighborhood, walking distance from town. There's living quarters up above where my husband and daughter live, which is really sweet. And it's overlooking, it's the area where you can see the harbor. And there's a beautiful, spacious office downstairs for you to work on your business. And not only can you take your breaks and sleep upstairs, but you also have a moment to take a minute break before you're going to run your beautiful restaurant and rock out your business, which is what we do here. And this next year coming is the centennial for Acadia, and it's going to be a really amazing season. And to be able to live in an area where you can walk right into town and also stroll right into your business is ideal. It's absolutely ideal. So this place is for you.
This popular corner landmark in Southwest Harbor at Dirigo and Clark Point Roads is the Harbor Cottage Inn. Originally a wing of the first hotel, the inn today welcomes guests from around the world. It's a beautiful property with a great reputation, boasting 10 guest rooms, charming common rooms, and beautiful owner's quarters. It has a large lot with expansive lawn for events, as well as a commercial kitchen with the potential for a small upscale restaurant on the premises. The price for this property is $1,750,000.
It's just lovely, really lovely.
There's nothing like the dawn of a new day in Southwest Harbor, Maine.
My favorite is sitting at the wicker chairs and having breakfast in the morning on the veranda, overlooking the harbor and the gardens.
It's been nice in this spot because in the mornings we've been able to walk right down to the harbor, walk right down to the ferry dock.
The Harbor Cottage Inn is perched above one of Maine's last working harbors. This Victorian mansard-style inn was built in 1870 as part of the first hotel on Mount Desert Island, where guests arrive by steamboat. Today's travelers still seek a special getaway, and here innkeepers are focused on fine hospitality, beginning with breakfast.
It's a baked egg with a homemade pesto sauce.
It's been extraordinary. The food has been delicious and unique, you know, not just your bacon and eggs and that sort of thing, but very unusual kinds of food, and it's been delicious. I've loved it.
The Harbor Cottage Inn is a historic inn with modern amenities. Each of the 11 guest rooms and suites is decorated in an elegant yet casual cottage style, with antiques and coastal collectibles.
The feeling of the place is even a little bit more like a small boutique hotel. And so we want our guests to feel relaxed, enjoy, have their privacy, be comfortable.
Guests seeking longer stays use a sister property just across the street, Pier 1 Vacation Rentals. Both are minutes away from Acadia National Park, home to the island's best trails and beaches.
You know, you got to really get down here and live it, I think.
It's just real quaint, nice and quiet, private.
No matter how you spend the days at this refreshing retreat, the Harbor Cottage Inn will take you to another time.
When people live here, you know, we want them to feel that they had a great vacation experience. And the best is when you can see that they are counting the minutes to come back.
Hello, my name is Stephanie Clement, and I work for Friends of Acadia here in beautiful Bar Harbor, Maine. We're a nonprofit partner support organization for Acadia National Park, and I'm also currently serving as the staff person to the Acadia National Park Centennial Task Force, which is planning a year-long Maine-wide celebration of Acadia National Park during its centennial year in 2016. I'd like to invite all of you to become a part of the celebration in a number of different ways. First, I'd invite you to go to our website, which is acadiacentennial2016.org. That's the one-stop shop for finding out everything about the Centennial, from the events that have been planned to merchandise that's being offered by our local shops and stores, and also for all the plans that partners from across the state have made to celebrate their unique relationship to Acadia National Park. Currently, there are over 100 different organizations and businesses that have planned activities ranging from art shows to musical celebrations to just sending a contribution to help make the Centennial go for the year. All of that information is online, again, at acadiacentennial2016.org. And we invite you to become a part of the Centennial. We invite you to think about your own relationship to Acadia National Park and how you might like to celebrate that during the Centennial year. There are forms online at the website that you can fill out to suggest your idea of how you might like to become involved. You could either design a program or event, sell a product of your own design, or send a contribution. We welcome all of the above to become Acadia Centennial partners. For more information, visit acadiacentennial2016.org, and we hope to see you sometime next year during Acadia's celebration.